course. What is the general attitude towards police around this area?
We hate them. There needs to be more of them shot.
Okay.
All I have in this world is my balls, my word, and I don't break them for good.
Rightio legends, Chaos Chronicles, and we're back with another Dezi Freeman update. So this has just blown me out. These guys have randomly gone up to Paul Punker, and the stuff that the people from the locals are saying is just absolutely blown my mind. So the general consensus is everyone in the public in Paul Punker think exactly the way we all do, that it is very suspicious. There's people in this video here that have seen the actual footage of what happened at Dezi Freeman's place. And yeah, this is just absolutely blown my mind. If you guys haven't already subscribed, jump down there, shoot me a subscription. That'd be absolutely appreciated. And we're going to get in this and have a look. It just literally has blown my mind exactly what everyone in Paul Punker is thinking about this whole situation.
How can Ned Kelly compares to Dezi Freeman, sir?
Don't know who that is.
He's playing smart. Hey, I knew Maya. Where is he?
Maybe he grew up in this country and thinks he's a bit of a Ned Kelly, but I don't think he's a Ned Kelly.
So you can't see a future where there's a massive Dezi Freeman shop, because obviously this is the big Ned Kelly one.
I doubt it.
I mean, because we're thinking there's a massive gap in the market.
I'm trying to start a...
This is the CBD.
This is not what I had in my head.
We drove 4.5 hours to where?
Should we do some undercover work though? Should I go in there mic'd up? So have you got anything to get off your chest?
Only a singlet.
That's a good one.
That
is a good one.
Do you have a moment for a couple questions?
Yeah, mate. Oh, fuck, that was a month ago. He was gone an hour after that, mate. He's living a beautiful
This is good. Listen to this.
life. Screwing different Sheilas every night and drinking piss.
We're obviously out of town, so we only get what we see on the news.
Well, the news is just full of reporters and bullshit and lies.
Yeah. Have there been like a lot of reporters come through here since?
Thousands. Desi was gone within an hour and these two kids hung around for 3 weeks. Those choppers, they're $12,500 an hour to run.
Wow.
And you and me pay for it. You should have shot them all.
Well, apparently they're not even disclosing the amount of money that they've spent on having police here.
They wouldn't know, mate.
Yeah.
They're police. They're unemployable parasites. That's why they join the police force, because they can't get a real job. You getting all this?
Yeah, good. Of course. What is the general attitude towards police around this area?
We hate them. There needs to be more of them shot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Before this whole thing, there wasn't a good relationship between the police and...
Oh, we don't talk to them. Yeah, they're dangerous people. It's a dangerous club.
What's
Wow. And this is Paul Punker.
your opinion of the whole thing that happened with Dezi? Like, did you know him?
He's a good fella. Got on the piss a few times at the pub.
Loved a beer?
Loved it. Weapon, absolute weapon. He's a good person. He wasn't waking up that morning thinking he's going to kill 2 police officers. The story doesn't really add up to me, but that's all I got to say. I'm not real sure what's happened.
Yeah.
But
There's $1 million reward. This guy here, he's actually hoping that he can secure the $1 million.
you're going to find him?
I'm broke right now. I'm here for the bag, let's be honest. $1 million from the Australian government. They've been taxing me my whole life. I want to get some get-backs. My girlfriend's kind of been on my case. I'm going to get a fucking fat chain, VVS. She's short on rent and iced out, top and bottom row. Bro, Dezi.
Do you think that he's still up there kind of running around?
He had a few hours to get going. He could have got a long way on foot, and so he could be absolutely anywhere.
Do you think alive?
Yeah, he's alive for sure.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Dezi, hot or not?
Yeah, Dezi was good looking.
Yeah.
He was really piercing green eyes. He was tall, he was tan, loud, funny, jovial guy. Despite who he was, what he was, how smart he was, his contribution to community has all been probably diminished because he's killed 2 people. But like, what leads someone to that point in their life? If you think about police getting shot and the last one that happened in Queensland, those body cam footage were out the next day. We still have not seen the body cam footage of what's happened. So there's a lot in question. But on the day...
So this is what even the locals are saying about the body cam footage. Why haven't we seen this body cam footage?
They approached him to serve this warrant. We now know that they did go into the alcove of the bus and were trying to get into the bus. There was some reports from police that it was an ambush.
Mr. Freeman allegedly ambushed them.
Ambushing.
Following an ambush.
Police were ambushed.
He was inside the bus. How can you ambush 10 police officers if you're inside the bus? Right. So you've got 10 police officers, 3 have been shot, 2 have died, and the other 7 watch him run into the bush.
How did Mr. Freeman manage to evade 7 other officers?
The other 7 officers had to hunker down until we could get extra resource to ensure that we can extract them in a safe way.
And 7 people don't know how to deal with someone that's just killed 3 of their own. And then the hour in between of him running off into the bush and then them trying to find him, you know, there was a delay there.
And the warrant they were serving, do you know what that was for?
Why were 10 police officers sent to his property to execute a warrant?
The team.
So this is quite interesting to hear what the locals are thinking, which is quite exactly to what we are all thinking who aren't locals.
That went there were local officers and members of the sexual offences and child investigation team. I'm not going to go into any further detail because there are victims involved.
So the historical charge, that's
it
something...
was about him swimming in a swimming hole at Sinclair's naked. And it got dropped. I think he was there with his kid.
Immediately the public go, he's a
100%. We were all really by media. False stories came out, fear-mongering came out, but you're not doing your job.
Excuse me, sir, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
What about?
Dezi Freeman.
No, mate, we're doing something else.
Yeah.
Like, try and figure out the facts of the case, and if there's holes, then show that there's holes.
Yeah.
If they're not getting enough information from Vic Pole or from Mike Bush.
It's very important that we don't share too much information. I won't go into the details immediately. That's the detail that I'm not going to share. I won't go into that at the moment.
Well, how do you source that?
What does a perfect outcome look like in this situation?
He's taken 2 people's lives. He needs to pay for his crimes, you know? Like, I think that's the consensus for everyone in this community.
Quietly, I don't give a rat's ass because, look, I feel sorry for the family who were deceased, but life goes on for us. I'm a working class man, you know? Like, I can either spend my time and energy just thinking what might happen, or I can just say, like, bad luck.
You lived in Melbourne.
Oh, Melbourne girl, yeah.
You know how I know?
How?
Because you have the tattoo. That's kind of like a more personal thing.
Yeah, I think you can...
Okay.
Here, let me quickly call. Let me...
Yeah, you do thing, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Cool, thank you. Hello. Good yourself? That's it.
Don't tell me you got into trouble.
What route would we take to potentially find a fugitive on the run?
I'm not sure.
Could it be maybe through Mount Buffalo?
I don't know.
Come on.
So you're staying in the area?
Well, until we get the $1 million reward, yes.
Oh, really?
And then we're going to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, between you and if we split the money, you know, where is he? Where is he?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. But you'll be pleased to know that they have just reopened Mount Buffalo today.
Oh,
today.
Thank you.
No worries. See you guys.
Chilling images have emerged of the Pawpunka siege that ended with the deaths of 2 policemen.
It's not body-worn camera footage. The footage that has been published this morning is from a member of the family of Dezi Freeman.
$250,000.
The son sold it for $250K.
I think the younger brother filmed it. He was with his dad. As soon as he got it, he sent it to his older brother.
Yeah.
And the older brother gave it to the media.
I have seen the footage.
And then he just got a massive payout.
I'm always in the market for an out-of-town runner.
This is a crazy scoop. So you've seen the whole video.
I've seen it. He was sitting in there, cop goes, I'm coming in to arrest you. He goes, oh, you can't arrest me because of this and this reason. If you get on my bus, I have a gun in my hands, I will shoot you.
So he told them right,
that
he had a gun.
Yeah,
he had a
and
hammer.
the older dude from local jumped in the bus. Yeah. He goes, you've got 10 seconds to leave my bus, otherwise I will use my weapon. So the cop comes in, tank done. The other one comes out, shoots himself in the leg with his gun, pulling it out of his holster, and then that was it. Because like everyone had run by that point.
So Dezi had stated, I have the hammer.
He essentially said, I'm armed. If you guys come in here and violate my rights, like, I'm going to take action.
Then the other cop shot himself in the leg with his pole.
Pulling the gun out.
I reckon they shot themselves, friends.
And just went bang like that. Like misfired.
That's like an expression people say.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting that that's what the actual people from around the area are saying, the ones that have seen the actual video. It's very interesting, actually.
Well, Max was saying that a kangaroo got hurt the other day and it took the cop 3 shots to actually get the kangaroo. So I don't think they're a very good shot.
You've seen the video. How would you describe his like blicky skills? How quick he upped the blicky in that situation?
He's already pointed at him.
Yeah.
So he's already up there.
So you would say you can't say it perfectly, but he's like pointing it at the door. I think it's all a bit sus considering a hearing with Dan Andrews on Friday.
As in he was suing Dan Andrews?
Yeah, that all COVID stuff. All of a sudden they're trying to pin him for something like that.
Swimming in Sinclair's naked.
So this charge was him skinny dipping.
And it was years ago.
He was there with his son and then the son's friend, and I think Dezi jumped in the water with nothing on. And then by the sound of things, the daughter or whatever must have gone home and mentioned it to the parents, and they probably freaked out and were like, oh, fucking reported it.
Do you think he's dead because of the conditions out there?
The only thing I've heard that seems somewhat believable is someone says something about him on a kayak. Because he lived opposite this real good spot and it flows really hard and it takes you all the way to Wangaratta. That, of course, not going to be surfing the river for a kayaker. That didn't get brought up for like 2 weeks.
My brother's a mechanic, and they found out off a guy in Albury that they had sold Dezi 6 cars over the last few months, but didn't know who Dezi was until all of this happened.
Wait, so you're telling me he's a baller?
Well, that's quite interesting as well. 6 different cars over the last few months, and they didn't even know that it was Dezi Freeman. This is actually quite interesting.
Probably not good cars, but like, he's obviously had something planned.
No, my mum was telling me something the other day. She heard someone in Woolies or Coles was like, oh, they helped him get away or something the day it happened.
Wait, someone in the aisle admitted to helping him get away?
Oh, they were having a conversation and the guy was on the jelly overheard it, and mum was in there when it happened.
The general consensus definitely is that he was well liked and a good person, minus the...
Yeah, my neighbour went to church with him every Sunday. Like, super faithful.
Yeah. We feel like the narrative we're seeing on the mainstream news is like, you don't think he's innocent. You're like, that's a weird block of information to be missing.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it, we'll come and see if anyone knows anything.
What are you guys doing? We're doing a little doc on Dezi Freeman.
I got heaps to say, but I'm not going to say them. I know the bloke, I live down the road. Well, I knew the bloke or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
And the family, she's amazing. Small community, and you just go, oh, fuck. And we just sort of want to get on with stuff. Drones and helicopters and drones and helicopters. Did I mention the drones?
Yeah, you did.
This is how we pack our groceries in the country.
Why do you think that they haven't released the body cam footage?
Who wants to see that? You don't want to see buckshot. Buckshot with a hole in something our distance.
Is that what he shot?
I don't know. Same.
Footage not exonerate any conspiracy theories? Or?
I don't want anyone to know about that.
If the 2 police officers that were killed because of mismanagement of protocol, then I think that they should be held accountable for that.
What I think happens perhaps in this case is that 2 police officers have been killed. The rules kind of...
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you. I hope everything comes back to normal soon.
It's really, really funny that the locals are saying this stuff, and it's actually like, it's made me want to go up there. I don't want to give specific dates, but I am definitely going to be going up there and having a chat to the locals myself and see if I can get some more answers out of these people. Because, like, yeah, this is crazy to me that the exact same opinions that the general public have, the locals from Pawnpunka have the exact same thoughts, which is, yeah, a little bit mind-blowing.
Yeah, mate. We do live in paradise.
It's a beautiful place.
I would...
So what about the guy at the start saying that he believes that all police should be taken out the same way? And this is people from the local area, Pawnpunka. It literally just blew my mind. All the women think he's hot. All the dudes think he's a legend. And yeah, I guess they are never, ever, ever going to find Dezi Freeman. And I think that, you know, the people at the shop look like they had so much more that they wanted to say but maybe couldn't say. And yeah, I don't know. This just makes it all stink so much more. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, because this has just blown my mind. And once again, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, jump down there, shoot me a subscription. This is the time where you want to be subscribing. I am the Chaos Chronicles. You guys have been absolutely awesome. And as always, don't do drugs and crime and you won't end up in prison. We out.